Well, ABC 7 business commentator Richard Stern joins us now. Richard, it was a strong day on Wall Street from what I understand.
A very strong day, and certainly the news we just talked about in the tax bill didn't hurt a thing. But truthfully, the big news was earnings as a result of very strong earnings from the largest retailer in the world, and we'll talk about that in a minute. The Dow Jones Industrial Average was up by more than 220 points at the high of the day. The NASDAQ index closed at a record high. So no matter how you slice it, the first 3 days of this week, we didn't exactly knock the cover off the ball. But let me assure you, we did today. Let's take a look at the numbers, and I think you'll be impressed. There you see the Dow Jones Industrial Average up by 187 points, 0.8% at 23,458.36. That on volume of 744 million shares. Record for the NASDAQ, up 55 points, just over 0.8%, 6,793.29. That on volume of 1,947 million shares. Lastly, look at that, another up 0.82, 21 points. That's a big move for the S&P, 2,585.64. Well, and speaking of big moves, how about Walmart? Not only the largest retailer in the world, but a component of the Dow Jones Industrial Average, which today jumped by an astonishing 10.9% in one day. The company said that its earnings, both top and bottom line, were well ahead of Wall Street expectations. Its e-commerce, hello, can you say Amazon? E-commerce sales were up by 50%. They now have had consecutive same-store sales increases for 13 consecutive quarters. And to say they're the largest in the world, well, let's try this out. Their revenues for one calendar quarter, 3 months, $123 billion. That's an awful lot of merchandise.
Wow.
I can't even picture that number in my head. Well, Richard, what about Barnes & Noble? How are they doing?
Well, they're doing very well today, up 8% after rumors apparently are true that a private equity company is talking to Barnes & Noble about taking them private, and 8% in one day for Barnes & Noble, not too bad either.
Sounds good. Richard, thank you so much.
You're very welcome.